Babulda, very strong start already. This particular session is called People's Politicians, the Public Connect. And we're seeing so much of that, right, in this election campaign. You've been a two-term MP. I'll come back to that in just a while because I want to know about your experience as well. But at the conclave yesterday, I'm sure you've seen the big takeaways from the two big sessions that happened yesterday. I want to start with something that's happening right now. From your party, there's a Parivartan Yatra that's happening. When Mamata Banerjee is asked about the Rath Yatra, she says, I am a street fighter. I am a people's politician. While the BJP people are stuck inside their vehicles, they are not people's politicians. They don't come in contact with the public. How would you respond to that?
How can I respond to something which is untrue? You know, and that is exactly what I want to tell Didi, that when, as a chief minister, you're expected to use a certain kind of a language and not call untrue and probably use the word untrue instead of saying lie. I think that political discourse in Bengal, the one that has been led and Anupraranad, inspired by Didi, has to change. Governance has to come back. If she's a street fighter, she should have the, ethos or the sportsman spirit to say, Salam Alaikum to someone, Jai Shri Ram to someone else, Joy Ma Kali to someone else, and not run after people or think that Jai Shri Ram or any such slogan could be something that can irk her and say that I was being heckled by that kind of a thing. So I am a two-time MP. I have a little bit of tamjam that moves around with me, which makes me a little embarrassed when I visit places where Didi's police and people torture
But
people.
You break out of that.
No, but I don't have black glasses. But ask what her people around her, she's the post and the rest are the lampposts, as one of her ministers said. Check out their cars. All of them are with absolute pitch dark glasses, which is not only not people friendly, but also illegal in terms of the Motor Vehicles Act.
Are you saying that this whole street fighter image is a thing of the past now, and they're trying to just invoke that in people's minds because of the election?
The biggest change, why should I say, the Trinamool Congress itself, when they used to erect Mamata Banerjee's banners, used to say Shatotar Pratik. They have themselves taken it away. So why do we have to say anything? What we want in Bengal is a real climate change. As a climate change minister, I can play with words. Then I could say that the left and the Trinamool Congress under Mamata Banerjee were two bad weathers that Bengal faced. The climate of Bengal is that of literature, that of science, that of elan, that of great freedom fighters, that of heritage. So that climate has to come back. We do not need to be on national news for an entire day. Only when the elections are happening and Didi's goons or her men are, rampaging democracy, killing people and BJP workers is one thing that you have already heard yesterday. So we need governance back in Bengal. This entire weather has to change, and the real climate of Bengal, that of governance, that of, what Bengal thinks today, the world thinks tomorrow, right? That class has to come back. And for that, this entire political discourse that had started with the left and now has reached the lowest possible level with Trinamool, once that comes to an end, and we will definitely do that by
because the Trinamool accuses you of having no agenda and therefore trying to make Jai Shri Ram, which you just mentioned right now, into a kind of war cry in Bengal. They say that it is religious, it is polarizing. We heard Amit Shah, the Home Minister, yesterday saying that it is a cultural refrain, and why shouldn't it be part of the election campaign as well? But by saying Jai Shri Ram repeatedly, and now with Mamata Banerjee also adding to that and invoking Durga, so it has become like a Ram versus Durga kind of thing in Bengal. Is it that? Is that the kind of reaction you wanted from Mamata?
No, you can't expect the kind of reaction that is befitting of a chief minister. Honestly, I came from outside politics. Yeah. I had nothing to do with politics. I was not in college in any kind of political party with a political aspiration. So I saw things a little differently. And trust me, as a guy who's an MP for 6 years, what I've seen in Bengal is absolutely atrocious. What she has done with the administration, how she creates roadblocks, is, the center and, if I take this bottle, how do I show you? This is my first-hand experience, I would tell you. If this is a bottle, in a federal structure, how she has killed the federal structure. And I think the constitution makers, they did not envisage a state which would have a chief minister like this who's going to kill the federal structure, leave apart democracy in this manner. This is a bottle in a federal structure. Some of it is supposed to come from the central government. The rest of it should come from the state. Right? There are 3 pillars, including the panchayats and the municipal bodies, which again come under the state. But apart from wasting the money that come from center or blocking it or disrupting in some manner, she also ensures that this portion from the state doesn't come and the bottle also remains punctured. If I can give you an example, this is what I would say about Didi. And this is my experience not as a politician, but as a person who has entered politics from outside. So whether it is Jai Shri Ram, whether it is she's calling, Jai Ma Durga, I don't think that she needs to put this, this Hindu gods against each other.
Because
this is what she's doing. Why she's putting, Jai Shri Ram against. Yeah, but there's no need to. This is dividing the lords.
You took the example of how she looks at it as heckling, and she has her mannerisms, the body language has shown that there is some discomfiture, at least from my point of view. But this is not new, is it, Babulda? We saw it during the Lok Sabha election campaign as well. When Jai Shri Ram was said on the streets, there was some annoyance, there was some irritation. Is she uncomfortable with it?
She has, it's like,
Because first she was uncomfortable, then she said, I'm
she's the one who created it.
Of Durga.
She is the one who has created it. She is creating divide and between gods. Hinduism is a way of life. It's not really a religion. If you go and read history, that's what it is said. Now, we have 33 crore deities, as they say. So everyone is entitled to chant or say anything what they want to do. With Didi, nothing has worked. Whether it is getting agitated in this manner, yes, it has worked when she wanted to eradicate left from Bengal. We will give her credit for that, for sure. But what she promised to Bengal and what she gave was something diametrically opposite to each other. If there is one Porivartan that she has brought, that is to herself and her way of handling West Bengal. She has taken it to a new low.
The whole insider-outsider debate. You are an outsider of a different kind. You are an outsider to politics, but you are very much from Bengal. One of the big attacks from the Trinamool and especially from Mamta is this people from the outside. These tourists, they call you the tourists who've come in, including the leadership of your party who've come in and are part of this Parivartan Yatra. Because she says, she takes pride in the fact that these outsiders can never have that public and people's connect in Bengal. And that the people of Bengal, the voters, the electorate, will reject people like JP Nadda and the Home Minister and others. Only the Trinamool has that people's connect.
I will request
because
her.
she says tourists, and she said it many times yesterday.
I would request her not to play the role of a fortune teller, because her fortune, good or bad, is something that is going to be defined by the people, has been defined by the people. She has got 2 terms, 10 years, it's not less. So she's got that. That is given by the people, for the people. So it is people who gave her that, fortune. So let her not become a fortune teller at the end of it. Because what happens in 21, we are all going to see. So people will decide. But the point is that, we are a national party, a true national party in every sense of the term. The biggest political party in the world. So we have great leaders who are, huge figures in their own states, who need to come to Bengal to give us the margdarshan, to give us the, to share their acumen with them, to tell us where we are going wrong, where we are going right. And because we are a national party and therefore people will come to Bengal. What is Trinamool Congress? Trinamool Congress, you just name your party as All India Trinamool Congress, doesn't make you a national party. Yes, Mamta Didi had been a cabinet minister, that's all fine, but it does, anywhere Trinamool Congress has fought an election outside Bengal, anywhere, it has always got its, deposit forfeited. Is that right or not? Absolutely. That's right? So just becoming, and I don't want to really, give importance to people around Didi who are from outside, who have been hired to work for Didi using public money, as our honorable, governor has also said. So I don't even want to give importance to them. But fact is that she is trying to digress from the fact that, people understand what Bengal needs today, and Bengal needs a clean government which is walking in the direction that our Honorable Prime Minister wants the nation to walk. And that is, it has never happened in Bengal for the last 44 years. First the left, they continuously fought with the center, disrespecting the federal structure. And now the Trinamool Congress has taken that to a very different level. The language that the Chief Minister speaks, the lingo, that in itself, it makes us, it embarrasses us in front of the entire world.
We've seen the West Bengal Chief Minister and the Prime Minister on the same stage recently. They've shared a stage in the past as well. They are both, obviously each side will say there is no comparison between the two politicians. But as far as People Connect is concerned, Babulda, they both pride themselves on it. Both the Prime Minister as well as Mamata Banerjee pride themselves on their People Connect. And Mamata Banerjee in many ways has tried to say that there is no comparison from her side because of this whole sub-nationalism issue. She keeps invoking Gujarat, she keeps invoking the outsiders. The reason I'm asking you this is because you have the unique perspective of being a Dharti Putra, but based in Delhi now, and being an outsider from politics.
Does it really matter? What matters is, if you see, there are great entrepreneurs who are not Bengalis. They stay in Bengal and they have contributed largely, hugely towards the GDP.
Large community of them.
Yes, large community of them. I don't want to take names. One of the sponsors of today's program is Sanjeev ji. He's a Bengali in every sense of the term. Now, what are you going to? Didi is disrespecting a huge class of people who have contributed hugely towards the development of Bengal. And this outsider-insider debate is just noise. I'll tell you, it's just noise. People are rejecting, and everything that Mamata Banerjee or Trinamool Congress is saying right now, they've got their chance. You see, a government getting 10 years to do something for the people. Well, they have done a few things. You can, 10 years if they're in power, they will say, I've done this, I've done that. Yes, you may have, but have you done what was required? Have you taken West Bengal ahead from where the left had left? No. Because, if you see even financially, what was the debt on the state when left? It was about 1,19,000 crores. And what is it today? Close to 5 lakh crores. If it is not mishandling, or if it was what a government needed to do to take away, to go away from what the damage that left did to the state, she would have done something good. Why this, in every sphere you go, whether it is health, whether it is, whether it is school, whether it is everywhere, you'll find that there is no governance. And what has happened is, it's only been all kinds of gimmicky politics, right, that is happening now. We really don't want the Chief Minister to do caricature of different rivals on stage. We want her to talk. We want the West Bengal Chief Minister to talk sense. Even if you're doing a political fight or countering your opponents, you don't speak that language. I think that the discussion is going more towards Mamata, and let it go. I think because this is the last 3 months that you're going to discuss her. After that, it is definitely going to be a federal structure, a respect of that, and the center and the state working together. As I said, center pours some, the state pours the rest of it, and the entire bottle of water goes to the people.
So you're talking about the federal structure. Since you're saying that in 3 months, nobody will be discussing Mamata, we asked her that question as well. We said, and one more question on Mamata, and then I'd like to move on to your campaign, which is the suggestion that for the BJP, this is a challenge, this is a prestige battle, but for the Trinamool, this is a survival battle, this particular upcoming election. And when that question was asked, Mamata Banerjee said it no less than 3 times yesterday on this stage. She said, "Jo dar gaya, wo mar gaya." She kept repeating that phrase over and over again.
She was saying that to herself because she is scared. She is scared. So actually, she is seeing that on the mirror, and she is telling herself, जैसे हम लोग कभी-कभी कैमरा के सामने बोलते हैं ना, आईने के सामने बोलते हैं, बेटा अच्छा लग रहा है, ये सूट ठीक है, ये एग्जाम पास हो जाएगा. If you're going to play a cricket match today, I'm going to concentrate. I'm not going to sneak a ball outside the off stump. So like you tell yourself, you speak to yourself. Cricketers do that. Mamata Didi खुद she's scared. And whatever she said that 3 times, right?
Yeah.
So she reminded herself 3 times, jo dar gaya, wo mar gaya. So it is something that she's telling herself. Please don't connect it to people outside. People in Bengal, they were, bulldozed by Mamata Banerjee and her men. All the goons, all that, that surrounded Didi did not, and was blessed by Didi, because I don't think that this kind of anarchy can happen in a state without the blessings, or as we say in Bengal, Anuprerana of the Chief Minister. She has orchestrated the entire, mayhem that has happened here, sometimes with her quietness and sometimes by being vocal. So in 10 years, if you ask me as an outsider, see, I left Kolkata at the early age of 21, 22. I've really traveled the world. My music took me everywhere. I think that, that small ad that comes in television where a child says that I go with my father to play golf every Sunday, and I see that he has a lot of opponents but no enemies. So yes, the government at the center could be that of an opponent party, but why turn them into enemies? And by doing that, you're actually depriving the people of what they have, what they deserve. And that is, and the mathematics show that she has not done what needed to be done for Bengal. And that's why I'm saying that federal structure, which is the essence of a constitution, needs to be reinstated back in, in Bengal. Anuprerana word has to have its real meaning. And this Porivartan that she brought, people now want Poritran from it. They want to escape. They want to save themselves from that Porivartan. So that's what it is. And, I have grown up seeing Mamata Banerjee. I have really never seen what would I say, whether it is the demeanor of the entire government, the administration, the police being politicized, corrupted, criminalized in this manner, where people say, you ask someone during the elections, when have the people got a real chance to vote their own leaders into power? They don't, because her goons are everywhere. Her own pet guy, I want to name him, says that Anuprerana is standing in every corner of the road. Now he refers to Anuprerana as goons of Trinamool standing in every corner. So people who are going to the polling booths, are trying to go to the polling booths, are going to be sent back to their homes, and someone else is going to do chappa vote, as we call in Bengal, for them. And I have experienced that, Shiv, so many times. I've experienced that for so many years, in 6 years. Every election day, my car got broken, our leaders got beaten up, and entire day, everywhere polls happened, but only Bengal stayed in the limelight. So that is not what Bengal is all about. We have destroyed the name Bengal, the elan of Bengal.
Babul, the violence is another thing that's invoked quite often by the BJP, the political killings that you allege have taken place in this place. After what you're saying just now, is this going to be a very, very violent election going forward in that case? I mean, with the temperatures rising, with the connect that both your parties have, as far as this campaign is concerned, I don't want to say it like that, but it looks like the violence will only increase then.
Well, that's what Trinamool Congress is trying to do. It's trying to invoke fear before the elections are here, and that's exactly why we had our Honorable Home Minister say yesterday that the Election Commission is looking into it, and the leaders here in Bengal, Kailashji, Dilip Da, we have all from Bengal, we are stressed for a multi-phase election, so that the paramilitary forces can reach the polling booths, and those kind of vandalism and hooliganism when we are supposed to celebrate democracy cannot happen. And that's exactly, so Didi doesn't win votes with people's verdict. She did in 2011. She definitely did that in 2011. But after that, she had crafted a manner in which violence can silence democracy. And, we are going to ensure that that does not happen in 2021. People will get to cast their vote. Once they do that, you will see the result, and we'll take that as it comes. But we'll leave no stone unturned to see that Bengal get what it deserves, and that is a clean government where people's work is done with people's money. And we want to really send Trinamool Congress far away. I wouldn't say even Bay of Bengal. I would send them to Arabian Sea, so that they are not even close to where the people's money is kept.
Let me bring you now to quickly on the idols, the icons of Bengal, which have also become a part of the conversation. On the, whether it is Tagore, whether it is Netaji, once again, it seems like the Trinamool is accusing the BJP of invoking all these idols, trying to appropriate their legacy, trying to bring them up because of some kind of a lack of something else, a political connect, more strength on the ground, and to raise these emotive issues. Though I must say that on the Netaji front, it did seem like the BJP was the first mover on that, and then the Trinamool looked like it was trying to catch up and match what the BJP was doing on that issue.
I would
Almost
again tell you,
acknowledging the emotive nature of it.
well, let's not bring this, real heroes of Bengal, real luminaries of Bengal, real people, real Bengalis who we are proud of. Because now, we say Banglar Gorbo Rabindranath, we say Banglar Gorbo Satyendranath Bose, we say Banglar Gorbo Bankim Chandra, we said Banglar Gorbo Netaji. Now they have started postering places with Banglar Gorbo Mamata. So we are going to try to find some other language for it, because we don't want to put herself, she's herself driving to put herself in the same bracket. So many times such memes go around in the Facebook. What I really want to say is that how does it matter? I have been a singer. My Ravindra Sangeet album, with all humility, Kotobaro Bhebechinu, was one of the biggest seller ever. So Divi used to herself go to functions asking me to sing 2-3 songs from that, the title song and 2 other songs from it. I don't remember the second one, but yes, she used to ask me to sing. Now, because I'm in BJP, she has stopped those songs from playing in Babughat, signal posts and all of that. What kind of hypocrisy is that? So let's not talk about Rabindranath, Bankim Chandra. Let's not talk about Mamata Banerjee in the same breath.
From your own party now, campaign is climaxing. It's going to go ahead. Few more weeks to go for the election. Babulda, you heard the Home Minister yesterday talk about, and he was asked quite a few times about the choice of Chief Minister. And he said, he declared very clearly that it's going to be a Dharti Putra. It's going to be a Bengali from Bengal. Are you also in the running? Would you like to be the Chief Minister of Bengal? Is that something that's on your mind? You are a Dharti Putra. I'm not asking with anything else. I'm just asking you straight, because you tick all the boxes.
You're asking the wrong person. You're asking the wrong person. I don't know, I heard the cricketers say that the Chipak pitch tomorrow is going to be different from what it was earlier. So can you tell me how many wickets are going to fall tomorrow? So my job right now is to make sure that all the wickets of Trinamool Congress falls. So I'm not into getting into that. I just know that I'm a loyal. I came to politics because of Narendra Modi ji. I believe in what BJP is trying to do. I believe in the vigor and the confidence. A leader needs to have the confidence to spell out his dreams. Sometimes you achieve it, sometimes you don't. But you should have the confidence. You have to be a winner before you have won. And that's exactly what our Prime Minister is. So I am a loyal soldier, a foot soldier. And whatever responsibility is given to whomsoever in the party, he or she is going to take that, is going to carry that flag. So asking me if I am a candidate for that is probably will drive me into selective hearing.
Babul Supriyo, thank you very much. It's been a pleasure. We look forward to you on the campaign trail as well. Big hand for Babul Supriyo.
Just last thing I want to say, since you talked about music, I am buy one, get one free. Next time you have a lamp there, you'll have me light the lamp, bring some light into this, in this place, and also sing for you as a singer.
Note.
Yeah.
Okay.
So on that.
Thank you. Thank you so much.